Hey there everyone, Navy.5184 here and welcome to a new music reaction. Today I am finally getting to my long awaited debut of reacting to the band Superfruit, and I am starting with GUY.EXE. This is definitely a song that a lot of people suggested would be a good one to start with. Before I get into my thoughts prior to, I want to hit up on something that is probably very noticeable right now, and you probably noticed a little bit of a different look on this page right now. This is kind of like a test. If you've seen my community post, you saw that I am playing with the idea that I might possibly be merging my gaming channel with this channel. So I've merged in some of my Twitch info as well on some of this, and you can actually see the logo that's on there. It's a mix of my gaming channel plus my reaction channel to basically show the combining of the two. But so you are actually getting, unless you've seen my test live streams, you're getting a first look here at what things will start looking like if this merge goes forward, which it actually looks like it might. So far it looks pretty promising to do that, but as I said in my community post, if the merge does go through, even though yes I will be throwing in some gaming content on there, it's not going to be a whole ton. It'll probably be mostly live streams for the most part, but for the things that I do when I do gaming content, it is not going to affect the amount of reactions I do. You're still going to get 3 reactions per week unless something comes up that interrupts my recording schedule, but I'm going to keep the reactions a priority in terms of pushing out the content. The gaming content will primarily probably be through live streams, or if I happen to be recording a random game and it turns out to be really worthy to get put on the channel, then I'll put it on there, but it's not going to affect the reaction, so you don't have to worry about that. But everything you need to know I will be throwing into my community post. But also, with that being said, there will be some more stuff added in terms of membership, so keep an eye out for that. But on to the reaction. So really looking forward to this. This has been a group I've had in the queue for a long time, and I didn't realize they were around for as long as they have been. I saw that this song I think was released 7 years ago, so if I'm doing my math right, that's about 2018. So that's actually pretty crazy. I did not realize that they're around for that long, but I know that with as much as I talked about Scott and Mitch, this is why that this group was brought up to me to listen to. So really looking forward to it, and I believe there is actually even another side group with some of these members on here. If there is, please remind me what it is. I know this is one that I've been hearing a lot, but I feel like that there's another one that it's just escaping me right now. So if there is another group, please let me know, because I'd love to throw them into the queue as well. Or if I'm just flat out going crazy, feel free to let me know that too, because either which way, I want to make sure I'm giving out the right info or claiming to have right info, So we will go ahead and get started with this reaction. I will leave a link to the original video in the description below. Let's go ahead and get this thing started. Alright, where are we at here? Okay, we got... Oh, you know what? I think I know why this song was suggested. Now I'm looking at it, because I think it was, maybe it was My Favorite Things from Pentatonics, where Mitch had like a mad scientist look. This fits! This fits the look. And that's probably why this song was suggested. Ooh. Oh, digging that bass line. Just as smart as me. Where are the boys at with financial security? A doctor, a model, a man of possibilities. Expectations are too high, and you'll never find a guy like that. It's driving you mad, honey. That it's just a waste of time. Get your head out of the sky. But why? Okay, so I want to say right off the bat, because I want to get this thought out, and I don't want to talk too much over the song, so I'm going to apologize if I pause this a lot, but anytime I get a thought, I'm probably going to have to pause it so I can get that thought out of the head. But first thing I got to say is I probably should have expected, because I know that anytime I hear side groups from a cappella groups, there's always instruments added to the song, so I don't know why I wasn't expecting that, but I really love the nostalgic feel I'm getting from the song. And you know, I noticed like around this time frame, like I said, it was around 2018, but it feels like from like I would even say maybe even as early as 2014, like going up to like almost maybe 2020, 2021. I've been noticing a lot of songs that really sort of really went kind of like with that old school nostalgic vibe. I'm not gonna say all of them had like a 90s style vibe, but even like early 2000s, I would even go back this far, is like you feel like that those songs could have been released at that point. And it's really amazing how I'm getting that vibe. But this video is also giving me that strong vibe with the use of the colors and everything. It just all fits with that nostalgic feeling. And the other thing that I want to point out is listening to the lyrics of the song. And I really do actually appreciate that they did this, you know, where because it's you know, they're talking about finding the perfect guy, you know, and maybe it's just me looking into it a little too much because it's not like you hear too many guys or guy groups talk about like finding the perfect guy. Now it could be them, you know, like talking to a female friend or all that, but I guess knowing what we know about the group and knowing Scott and Mitch's sexuality, I think that it's kind of a nice thing that they're not, I don't want to say really throwing it out in your face, but they're not hiding it either. And it's done in a way to where I guess I'm trying to find the right way to say it because there aren't too many people I know that really write songs that match their sexuality, if you know what I mean. You know, like if you know anybody, you know, that is you know, whether they're homosexual, bisexual, or anything like that, you know, you don't really hear too many songs that really kind of, I guess, say acknowledge it, but it's not like they're hiding it. But it's like with this one, it almost feels like there's like an acknowledgement there. And again, I could just be looking way too much into it. It's not, it wouldn't be the first time I've done that, and unfortunately, it may not be the last time I do it. But at the same time, I think it's something that kind of endures me to the song a little bit and makes me appreciate it a little bit because you know it's nice, you know, for them to kind of like acknowledge it, but they do it in such a nice flow that I guess it doesn't feel forced. You know what I mean? I hope you all know what I mean. I mean, I know that this is such a touchy subject for some folks, and I always try to be very careful with what I say to make sure that my actual point gets completely understood. And unfortunately, there are times where I probably screw that up. So I really hope that y'all catch what I'm meaning here. But again, that's a very enduring part of the song to me, and I really appreciate what they're doing with that. So let's go ahead and get back to it. Wish I could synthesize a picture perfect guy. Oh, I, 6 feet tall and super strong. We always get along. Alright, alright. Ooh, it keep me up at 8. And I really like what they're doing with this setup in this lab. That's another thing I gotta point out here too. If this music video is any outlier to what I can expect with Superfruit, I have a feeling I'm gonna love them a lot. And I'll explain why. Especially when in regards to the music video. How many times have you listened to a song, you watched a music video, and you're like, what in the world does this video have anything to do with this song? And you listen to this song right here, and then you look at the way they're doing the video. The video matches the song. Maybe not completely perfect, but they're in a lab. They're talking about the idea of creating this perfect guy. You got Scott, you know, like I don't know the exact term for it, not really a test tube, but then you see like all the other various parts, like you see the heads, you see the arms, so it's like the video matches the song. And when it does that, that is just, it automatically bumps it up. Like if I was to rate like a music video, sometimes even a song, but like if I'm ever gonna rate a music video on a scale of 0 to 10, with 10 being absolutely great, if the music video like matches the song, it automatically jumps up to like a 6 for me. I don't know why that is so important to me, that the song really match. Now sometimes it kind of depends on what the song is, because there have been some songs where the video themselves doesn't necessarily match the music video, or the video doesn't match the song, but it doesn't feel like it really takes away from anything. Like I think the first example I think of is well, I can't even say Scream by Michael Jackson, because they show him screaming in there, so it's like it does kind of match. But you know, it's hard. Oh, okay, perfect example is The Reason by Hoobastank. It's like the video just does not work for me, because I'm like, what in the world does that have to do with that song? I absolutely love that song, but I can't stand the music video. You know, another sneaky one I think is Basket Case by Green Day, because if you listen to the song and you look at where they're doing it, the setting in that video, it matches, because they're kind of like in a mental institution, and he's asking, you know, if he's paranoid. So the fact that here they are in a lab trying to create this perfect guy, the fact that it matches the song, it's just for me. I love it. Already shoots it up to like a 6, but honestly, well, we're barely halfway through, so I'm not going to give a rating yet. Let's go ahead and get through this. Romantic love, but keep it rough. Solid harmonies too. Expectations are too high, and you'll never find a guy like that. It's driving you mad, honey. Melody, harmony. Dude, everything is top notch on this so far. Wish I could synthesize a picture perfect guy. Alright. 6 feet tall and super strong. We'd always get along. Alright. Ooh, he picked me up at 8, and not a minute late. 'Cause I don't like to wait now. Kind and ain't afraid to cry or treat his mama right. That's right, that's what I like. See, the video's got me invested to see how this ends up. For a man who's just right and treats me mighty fine. So come on, baby. Show me what you got. Okay, I gotta ask. That voiceover. I was listening very hard on that. I'm trying to determine, did they have a woman do that voiceover and Mitch was just lip syncing it? Or was that Mitch doing the voiceover? Because I feel like both are very valid options. I've gotten to the point where I'm not going to question Mitch's abilities, and I'm just going to, anything that I'm like, how in the world, it's just like, it's Mitch. He probably can do that with ease. And I could see him doing something like this with these, making me wonder, is that actually Mitch, or did they have somebody else do that? And I could see him trolling us like that. I could see him do that. But at the same time, I could see that actually being him doing that. You know? So, I don't know. If you all know, please let me know. Not that I will go crazy if I don't know, but again, that's just, Mitch doing Mitch things. You know, that's how he rolls, and that's why I love him. Now he's getting in full Frankenstein mode. I'm talking about Mitch here, not Scott. I'm not gonna lie, I actually kind of dig the choreography in this too.
That didn't work. Okay, clean them up.
Really? Oh, come on, man. You can't do Scott like that. Oh my goodness. Alright, y'all, that was GUY.EXE by Superfruit, and that was such a fun video. I loved it so much. I think anything I could possibly say about the video, I've already hit on during my pause breaks on there, but I just have to comment on that end part. You know, it's like, if they would have just ended it right there, it would have been that. But then that little bit they added at the end, it's like, you know what? It had to have been Mitch to be the Dr. Frankenstein of that, because there is just such kind of like a charm and like humor with him that I just don't know if anybody else could have pulled off that specific part, especially when it's like, oh crap, well, clean him up. It's like, really, man, you gotta do Scott like that? But again, Mitch, I feel like, is the only one that could have pulled it off in that exact way. Oh my goodness, that was so funny. And I did have to take a minute to kind of compose myself after that before I got to this part, because oh man, that was funny. That was funny, but man, what a fun music video. As I said before, I love the fact that the music video itself really tied in with the actual song. It's so rare for me to find music videos like that anymore, so I really appreciate the fact that they did add, you know, make sure to do that, because I feel like it helps with the flow of the video, and in a way I think it helps even follow the song better, you know. And I wish more groups would do that instead of just trying to think, you know, what is the coolest looking music video I can do without even thinking about what does it have to do with the song, you know. Oh, man, absolutely amazing, absolutely amazing. And I almost feel like that I owe people an apology for waiting so long for getting to these guys, because they're just as good as everybody thought. So I know that I have at least two others, maybe 2 or 3 other Superfruit songs, but please leave some suggestions in the comments of some really good Superfruit songs that you'd like to see me react to, because I would really love to dive into this group some more. They are so awesome. And definitely, you know, if you could definitely share this video with others, like, comment, do everything you can in the algorithm, because if you know me, I try to focus more on the videos that perform well on the channel, and this is a group that I would really love to react to more. So if they perform really well, they will obviously get some more reactions on there. So the power is in your hands, and I am begging you, I don't do this often, but please, like I said, like, comment, share this video, make sure others see it, so we can do whatever we can to get this push through the algorithm, because I would love to do some more reactions to this group. And even if it doesn't, maybe I'll make them member exclusive. I don't know. At this point, I just know I want more. I want more. And it's going to be up to you guys to make this happen. So let's do this thing. But in the meantime, I'll just go ahead and end it right there. Just thank y'all for sticking around and checking out this whole thing up to this point. If you enjoyed the video, definitely be sure to like it. And as I said, definitely leave comments on other Superfruit songs you'd like to see me do. And if you aren't subscribed to the channel already, feel free to do so. And if you are subscribed, don't forget to hit the notification bell so you can be alerted anytime I upload a new video. And also, if you'd like to support the channel a little more, feel free to check out my membership page. You can hit the join button and you can look at the perks that you'll get from joining the channel. A few of the perks that I love to highlight is these reactions you'll get early access to, as well as you'll get these ad-free, and there are also going to be some more member exclusive videos coming down the pipe. Especially if this channel merge goes through, then I'm definitely going to have more opportunities to get more types of member exclusive videos, and we'll probably even add more perks. So definitely keep an eye that if this channel merge goes through, there's definitely going to be some changes with the memberships to reflect all that. But either which way, thank you again for being here. Be sure to check out some of my other Pentatonics reactions, and I will catch y'all down the road.